Hello again, Fissels family and friends. This is the pastoral message for Saturday, January 22nd. And being a Saturday, I'm coming to you again with one of our Saturday series of meditations on the Psalms. This week, Psalm 54. As always, they're in the form of what would be a UCC Still Speaking Daily Devotional. And I invite you to read the Psalm 54, in your own Bible, then watch and listen to this meditation, and then if you choose to read the Psalm again, reflecting on the meditation. My title for this week is Save Me, O God, and my focal verse from Psalm 54 is the second half of verse 6. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for it is good. And the meditation. This week, in Psalm 54, we have another example of the psalmist pleading with God for deliverance from godless enemies. This is a theme we've seen in many psalms. Although most biblical scholars no longer believe King David wrote many of the psalms attributed to him, for any that may have been authored by David, we know that he certainly had many enemies from whom to pray to God for deliverance. And as a people, the ancient Israelites also had enemies who would more than once conquer them and scatter their people. Yet, despite David's many personal foes, or the armies that fought Israel through the ages, they kept their faith. They still turned to the Lord for their salvation. They still praised God and blessed God's holy name. Our enemies may not be in the form of advancing armies, but we too have enemies of many different kinds. We have enemies of disease that threaten our health and even our survival, or threaten the health and survival of those whom we love. We have the enemy of grief for loved ones lost, or the loss of youth, or for choices we've made in our lives, or for time and opportunities lost during this seemingly endless pandemic, among those times lost at other points in our lives. We have the enemy of anxiety, which can present in many ways, filling our hearts with unease. And the list of enemies could go on, with challenges and barriers in life that may seem insurmountable. Yet, like the psalmist, like our ancestors in faith, we have a choice to make. We can succumb to the challenges that face us, or we can turn to the Lord for comfort and strength. We can become embittered for what we lack, or give thanks to God for the blessings we have. We can isolate ourselves in sorrow, or we can turn to God, relying on God's love and faithfulness, and can seek help and support from those who God sends to us in times of need. Like the psalmist, we can look to God as our helper and the upholder of our lives. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for it is good. And our prayer: gracious Lord, be with us as we face life's challenges. Help us feel your power and your presence. Hold us in your steadfast love. Amen. I look forward to joining with you in worship tomorrow in the Sunday school room, and then our Zoom gathering following worship. And remember to hold each other in prayer and to look to God for our strength and our support. And so until we talk again online or in person, stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, and I know that God is continuing to bless us all. Goodbye for now.